there, I'm Lance, and this is the Kids of Love to Hate. I'm joined by my daughter here, and we are taking a look at a couple of games from Foxmind Games. And in this video, we're going to be checking out Hansel and Gretel. We actually have another video where we're checking out Cinderella. Click the eye in the top right corner and you can check out that video. But in this one, we're looking at Hansel and Gretel. Do you know about the fairy tale about Hansel and Gretel? Mm-hmm. What do you know about them?
Well, one time I had the storybook, and this is how I read how the story went. So their mom didn't want them in their house, and so she kicked them out.
Oh, how mean.
And so...
What happened to them?
So the dad brought them into the woods, and then Hansel left a trail of breadcrumbs.
That's right.
And then they went back to their house, and then the next day their mom sent them out again, and this time Hansel brought a trail of rocks.
Okay. But what did they see while they were out? What character did they come into?
No, hold on, I'm not done. And then Hansel brought nothing the next time, and Hansel and Gretel smelled a delicious smell and saw the house. Okay,
there we go. And who's in the house?
And no one yet. And then an old woman comes.
A witch! Right?
They don't know it's a witch yet.
Anyway, we're playing Hansel and Gretel in this video, and yes, there is a witch, right? Because the witch tries to gobble up the Hansel and Gretel. That's the whole fairy tale.
Hansel first.
Yeah, exactly. Well, anyway, this game is based off of that well-known fairy tale. And in this one, you are going to be laying tiles, and you're going to be trying to work together to save Hansel and Gretel from being caught by the witch. This is a really interesting kids game. Let's take a look at how it plays below. We'll let you see some gameplay footage, and then we'll come back and share our thoughts on it. All right, here's Hansel and Gretel from Foxmind Games. This is a children's tile laying game in which you are going to be drawing tiles from these stacks over here and laying them next to your starting piece, trying to complete different pictures of treats that will advance your characters, Hansel and Gretel, around the cottage here, hopefully trying to stay away from Baba Yaga, the witch. Because if the witch ever catches up to either one of Hansel or Gretel, then you will lose the game. Now, you have your tiles here, you have your very awesome hut right here, your cottage, and this is part of the box that you play the game in, and you use the rim of the bottom of the box to actually play the game. Now, how this game is going to work, you're going to have 4 stacks of tiles that are about as evenly distributed as possible, and in each of these 4 stacks, there is one Baba Yaga hat, witch's hat, in the stacks, and those tiles are bad. You do not want to draw those tiles. Each player will have 2 regular tiles to start the game with, and these tiles are going to have little half pictures of treats on them, ice cream cones, candy bars, donuts, that sort of thing, and you are going to be trying to line up the different tiles to make the different treats in the game. And taking a look at the rule book, there are some of the different treats that you are trying to make. There are also chocolates and stars, which stars are really good. They will automatically give you a gingerbread token, which in this game you are trying to get 5 gingerbread tokens, and if you can do that, you win the game. But there are also crumbs, which crumbs are not going to be good for anything, and so those are wasted tokens. Now, how turn is going to work, you will have a starter tile out here that has a number of dots equal to the number of players in the game. So you can see there are 2 different ones you can play a 2-player game with, and there are the tiles for 3 and 4 players. So let's just say that this is our starting tile for a 2-player game, and a player will choose one of the 2 tiles that they have in their hand, and they will lay that tile adjacent to a tile that is already out here. And really what you're trying to do is you're trying to make sure that the purple dots that you see on some of these tiles do not touch the edge, the outside edge of what you're building here. So I would really want to play this purple dot on top of another purple dot because exposed purple dots are going to move the witch forward. Exposed green and red dots are going to move Hansel and Gretel forward. So putting a purple dot next to a purple dot is a really good idea. And then to end my turn, I draw one tile from one of these stacks over here, adding it to my hand, and oh no, I got a Baba Yaga hat right off the bat. Now, anytime you draw one of these, you will immediately advance the witch one space for every purple dot that is exposed on the outside edge here, which would happen to be one spot. And then I would draw another tile to refill my hand. Now, there is only one Baba Yaga witch hat in each of these stacks, so we know there's not any other bad tiles in this stack. And then to end my turn, or to end the round after the next player goes and does the same thing with their tiles, at the end, once all players have gone, you'll look and you'll see where are all the dots. So we have a purple dot here, and we have a green dot, which means Baba Yaga is going to move one more space, and Hansel is going to move one space. But Gretel is going to stay where she is because we don't have any red dots. And so you can see how this is a game of tag where you need to try to keep Hansel and Gretel forward ahead of Baba Yaga. And now, what you're ultimately trying to do with your tiles, like I said, you're trying to complete pictures, which that's not the right picture. That's not the right picture either. We're going to need to draw more tiles out of these stacks here to complete the picture. And you can see that there's a whole bunch of different types of tiles in this game. Once you've completed a picture, you do get to draw one of these gingerbread tokens that will be on top of the house at the beginning of the game. You only play with 5, so you have replayability in what tiles you draw, because on the back side of these tiles are bonuses that you can use. And so whenever you get one of these, it allows you to move 2 figures one space each, any color. You can move one figure one color. You can stop a figure's movement. So if Baba Yaga is about to catch you, you can stop them. The other aspect to this game is if you're too fast and you run around the house, you don't want to run into Baba Yaga because that will lose you the game as well. And that is the gist of the game. You just need to get 5 tokens before Baba Yaga catches you. And if you do, you win. Now let's check out some gameplay footage, and then we'll come back and share thoughts on it. All right. Ford, what one do you think you should play?
This one.
Okay. Where do you think you should put it?
How about you put it there?
You gonna put it right there? I like it. Okay, and now you draw a new one. So now you have a bottom of a cone. Okay, Anna, what do you want to do? You're gonna put it right there?
Wait, a cone on a cone?
Remember, we want to cover up purples. We don't want purples showing on the edges because that's going to move her forward. So maybe we should make that purple dot get covered up.
How?
Move the one you just put. Why don't you move it like this, because now we're covering up 2 purple dots. You see?
Okay.
And now you get a new one. Ooh, there's another part of the donut. Let's count the dots. How many red dots do you see on the outsides?
4.
I see 3.
Oh, right. 3.
Because 1, 2, 3. That one's in the mid. That one's covered up. So that means we move the red one 3 spots. Ford, do you want to move the red 3 spots? You can move green.
1, 2.
No. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Now let's see how many green is going to move. Anna, can you tell how many green is going to move?
2.
That's right. So, Court, why don't you move green 2 spaces?
Wait, no, these.
No, 1, 2. That one's covered up. So move it 2 spaces.
And Baba Yaga is only gonna move.
Nope, just 2. Just 2.
And Baba Yaga.
Good job.
The green part's covered up.
That's okay. Sometimes that's going to happen.
It's not okay.
All right, you got a new one. Oh no, you got a witch's hat. So when the witch comes up, how many is Baba Yaga moving?
1. Wait, does this one count?
Yep.
2.
All right, so Anna, you move Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga. Okay. 1, 2.
All right, and then Court, you get a new tile. Okay. All right, Ford, your turn.
Okay.
What one are you playing?
What does crumbs mean?
Now, the crumbs aren't worth anything. They just take up space. But you can play your crumbs right there, and it will block that purple, which is good.
Do it this way.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So
now,
Baba Yaga.
No Baba Yaga, that's right.
No Baba Yaga.
Right. What'd you get? Oh, you got the bottom of the candy cane. That's what we need.
Pick that one.
I am going to play this one like that.
Wait, we need a donut one.
I know. I don't have a donut. Okay? Ooh, I got the top of an ice cream.
I got the cone.
Okay. So, we've all gone.
No, I got the
So let's count up our dots here. How many... Ford, can you tell me how many red goes? Look at all the dots. How many red dots are on the outside edge?
2.
No. Anna, do you know?
4.
It's right. That's right. 4.
So I get
So
2.
move red 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Court, can you tell me how many green dots are on the outside?
We need purple to move.
I see 1, 2.
Aww.
Just 2.
Poor
So Ford,
Hansel.
move green 2 spaces. Ford, move green 2 spaces. 1. You're going to have to pick it up. And 2.
Ooh.
All right.
He's away
And
from his
then,
sister.
Anna, do you know how many Baba Yaga moves?
Only 2.
2.
1,
1, 2. All right, Ford, you're next. Where should you do on your turn?
I want to
Candy
pick.
cane. Where should it go?
I want to pick.
Bless you.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, look at that. We did one of the pictures, and when we get 5 pictures, we win the game. So let's grab one of these. I'm gonna go like that.
Oh wait, so the wait, it's a mirror. You
And I got the witch's hat. All right. So Baba Yaga doesn't move at all. There are no purples that are out. Wow.
Yay!
Okay.
Yay!
You did it when I got the last. Okay, and we did it. You got one more. All right. We only need one more picture completed, and we'll win the game.
Yeah.
And let's see what token you got.
2
You
more.
got a donut.
Wait, no, 3 more.
No, just one more. We gotta get 5 pictures, and we win. Ford, your turn. Which one are you gonna play?
This one.
Do it to it.
Do it just so you don't lose it.
Okay. And you got a candy. And now, Anna, you're gonna go, and that's it.
Yeah.
We got all 5. We win the game. All right, we're back, and now we're going to share our thoughts on Hansel and Gretel. So, Anna, what did you think about this one?
I like how it's about sweets.
Yeah, it does have a lot of sweets in it, right? Yeah. You're flipping those tiles over. You're trying to make the picture of the sweets.
It makes me hungry.
Yeah, for sure. What did you think about how it plays? Was it fun?
Yeah. I
Well-
liked how the house kind of had a lot of details and also
It's pretty
how
cool to look
they
at.
moved around.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that part.
Yeah, it's like you're playing a game of tag in the game of laying the tiles and trying to make these pictures, right? Except you really don't want to get tagged, because if you get tagged, the witch wins.
Yeah.
And you don't want that. But it looks really cool too, doesn't it? You mentioned the
tag
house.
is sort of getting eaten.
That's right. You don't want to get eaten, right? No, not at all. Yeah, this is a really interesting game.
Still can't explain how witches eat children.
Let's not talk about that. That's a little disturbing. Hansel and Gretel is kind of a disturbing story if you think about it. Yeah.
I want to eat guts.
So, but this is a really interesting tile laying game because you are not only trying to kind of match these tiles and make the picture, but you've got to play clever with the tiles with the dots around the outside because you want to make sure the witch doesn't catch Hansel and Gretel. And you got to move both of them, right? You can't just focus on moving Hansel or moving Gretel. You got to try to keep both of them away from the witch. And so that's a really fun little mechanic that kind of is an elevated gameplay mechanic when you think about it that you don't really find in a whole lot of children's games. I mean, this game is only ages 6 and up, and we could play it definitely with Ford, right? I mean, he could play this game, I think. All it is, we're just flipping tiles.
6 and up. He's 5.
I know he's 5, but he could play this with us, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, this is it's a fun new kind of twist on tiling, and I had a lot of fun with this one. Did you have a lot of fun with this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this one. Fresh new take on tiling. It's a lot to like about this one. So the game is Hansel and Gretel. It is from Foxmind Games. How many thumbs are we going to give this one? 1, 2.
100.
100 thumbs up for Hansel and Gretel. Leave us some comments down below. Let us know what you think about Hansel and Gretel, what you think about Foxmind Games, and again, check out our video on Cinderella.
Wait, actually, how many fingers there are in the whole world?
Wow, that's how many. Okay, a lot. If you like this video, please hit the like, the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon. We really do appreciate that. It lets us know that you appreciate all our hard work with all of these videos. I'm Lance, this is my kiddo, and we are the Kids of Love to Hate. We'll catch you next time.
See ya.